Hello, welcome to Chapter 11, Lesson 1. Today we're going to be talking about customary units of length. Length is the measurement of a line between 2 points. So we use, in the United States, inches, foot, yard. They are units that are part of the customary system of measure for length, right? If I'm measuring the length of something, I'm kind of measuring how tall, how long. We do this with perimeter. We do it with area. Okay, so these are the customary measurements for length. There are 3 countries that have adopted customary. Okay, everybody else in the world uses metric. We are one of the 3 that uses customary, so we kind of get the craziness of trying to learn customary. So let's talk about it. The actual size of a neon damsel marine fish is shown. Measure how long the fish is to the nearest 1/2 and 1/4 inch. Compare the length to what you know about the inches. Oh, of course, I need to have a ruler. And so will you get your ruler out, please? And I will take a look to see how long it is. So you measure it. All right, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm guessing yours might be different because I might have changed the scale of the page. I know the ruler is right, but so if I wanted to measure this to the nearest inch, okay, so that means I'm looking at the whole numbers, 1 and 2. Is it closer to 1 or closer to 2? Closest to 2 inches. If I'm going to measure it to the nearest 1/2 inch, okay, that means I'm only going to look at the whole and the 1/2 inches. So this would be worth 1/2. 1 and 1/2, 2. This would be 2 and 1/2. Notice we're just doing fractions, right? 2 and 1/2. Okay, so if I'm looking at which is it closer to? 2 or 1 and 1/2? Okay, we can notice it's closer to 1 1/2, right? 1 1/2 inches. Okay. And then lastly, it says it wants us to measure to the 1/4 inch. So now we're going to use all those tiny little dashes on here. So this first one is 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, 1. Now that I've passed 1, now I'm going to add 1 and 1/4. I'm working with those mixed numbers. 1 and 3/4, 2. 2 and 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4, 3. 3 and 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 3/4, 4. Right? Kind of goes the same pattern because I'm cutting it into the same equal pieces. So to the nearest 1/4 inch, I would say it's 1 3/4. Don't you think it's closer to there than it is to there? Yeah, I'd say 1 3/4 inches is what it is closer to. Okay, so here's a good little tip on how to remember about how big is an inch, about how big is a foot, about how big is a yard. So an inch is about the length of 1 paper clip. So you can remember those little paper clips. That's kind of the length of an inch. A foot is about the length of your math book. Okay, that'd be about 12 inches, 1 foot. And a yard is about the height of a chair. So 1 foot equals 12 inches. 1 yard equals 3 feet. Okay, so there's 3 feet that fit in a yard. We have yardsticks at school that we look at, that we use, so that they have 3 feet in them. So they're a little more, they're easier to use than a ruler that only has 12 inches on it. So here's the tricky thing about customary. It's all different numbers, right? Like there's 12 inches in 1 foot, and then there's 3 feet in 1 yard. So there's 36 inches in 1 yard, and there's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. Like there's all these random numbers. You'll notice when we studied the metric system how much easier it is. So anyways, let's keep working. Choose the best estimate for the length of the caterpillar. Do we think it's 2 paper clips long, 20 paper clips long, 20 math books long, or 2 chairs long? Okay, obviously 2 inches, right? A caterpillar is so small, so inches are the best estimate than feet or yards. And since 20 inches is more than a foot, it is too big. So the best estimate would be 2 inches. Good. Estimate, then measure each to the nearest ½ inch and ¼ inch. Okay, so if I was going to say, I'd say my estimate, I would say about 2 inches probably. Looks about. So let's get our ruler up here. Notice I'm not going to line it up with the edge. I have to line it up with the 0. Okay, which is a little easier said than done when you're working on an iPad. Okay, come on now. Ugh. Good. I'm going to go with that because that's the best spot I'm going to do. So, I should have estimated 3 inches, looks like. So to the nearest ½ inch, I'm going to be looking at 2, 2 1/2, or 3. Okay, it's between the 2 1/2 and 3 mark. So is it closer to 2 1/2 or 3? It is closest to 2 1/2 inches to the nearest ½ inch, right? And then if I break it down and look at ¼ inches, could have left that 2 1/2 there because that counts too. So I do 2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4. Okay, so is it closest to 2 3/4 or 2 1/2? Golly. Now, here's the only thing I'm saying. It looks like I'm off a little bit over here. So if I moved it this way to the left a little bit, it would put it closer to 2 3/4. So I'm going to say 2 3/4 would probably be the best estimate. But it is really darn close to being halfway between those two. That's kind of a tricky one. Okay. Oh, come on. It's not going to let me move this without moving the rest of it, I guess. Alrighty then. I'll try doing this, and I'm going to bring it to the front. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to measure these blocks here. Oh, I have to estimate. I'm estimating 2 inches again. Guess that's what I like. 2 inches. Okay, so now I have to measure to the nearest ½ inch. Okay, good. So to the nearest ½ inch, what I'm looking at here, oh, it's going to flip on me. Okay, is 1, 1 1/2, or 2. Okay, so to 1 1/2 or 2. I'm closer to 1 1/2, right? So the actual to the nearest ½ inch is 1 1/2 inches. And then if I measure to the nearest ¼ inch, 1/4 inch, this would be 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4, 2. So now I'm going to be looking, let me erase this, and I'm going to be looking, is it closer to here or closer to here? Kind of looks like 1 3/4 is a little closer. So 1 3/4 inches would be closer to the nearest ¼ inch. Okay, choose the best estimate for the length of an actual bicycle, not this like tiny little miniature bicycle, like the actual bicycle. So do I think 12 paper clips? No, I don't. Do I think 4 math books? Yeah, I kind of do think 4 math books because otherwise we've got 4 chairs. That's too big. 12 feet, 12 math books? Yeah, that's way too big. Yep, going 4 feet. Estimate the measure each to the nearest ¼ inch and nearest ½ inch and ¼ inch, 1/4 inch. Ooh, I didn't see they were putting this at a, uh-oh. All right, I'm going to have to do my best here. So I would say this looks about 1 1/2 inches is my estimate. Okay, let me scooch it up. I'm going to have to rotate. Okay, I'm going to do this little guy over here first because then I can rotate and do the eraser. My estimate for this guy is about, I think he looks a little less than 1 inch, so I'm going to do 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so let's measure him. Okay, so to the nearest 1/2 inch, this would be 1/2, or 1 is what he lies between. Is he closer to 1/2 inch or 1 inch? So the actual would be 1/2 inch. Okay, and then if I'm going to measure him to the nearest 1/4 inch, this would be 1/4, 1/2, or 3/4. He looks closer to 3/4. So 3/4 inches would be to the nearest 1/4 and nearest 1/2 up there. Okay, now that's what I was worried about. All right, here we go. I had to get fancy here, and I think I still didn't get the rotation quite right. Oh well. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's use this. So if I'm starting at 0 here, and then I'm going to measure how long this is to the nearest 1/2 inch, I'd be looking at 1 or 1.5 is what it's between. Looks closer to 1.5. So the actual to the nearest 1/2 inch would be 1.5 inches. Nearest actual to the 1/4 inch. So here I have 1 and 1/4. So if I look, is it closer to 1.5 or 1.25? God, why do they keep picking one that's like right between the two? I think I'll pick 1.5 inches. Looks a little closer. Maybe if I erase it, I can tell a little better. Yeah, nope, still looks the same. So we'll keep it 1.5 inches just for fun. Okay, which customary unit, inch, foot, or yard, is best for measuring the length of each of the following? So baseball would be inches because they're pretty small. A football field is yards. If you're a football fan, you would know that. A refrigerator would be feet. I suppose feet or yards. Probably I would use feet though, because you'd get more accurate. A jump rope would be feet. A shoe, that'd be inches for sure. A parking lot would be yards. Okie dokie. Bryce needs 2 feet of ribbon to tie a bow around a birthday present. He has 1 yard of ribbon. Is that enough? Well, we know that 1 yard equals 3 feet. So if he has 3 feet and he needs 2, then yes, he has enough. He has 1 yard, 1 foot extra, actually. Clark says that his parents' car is 96 units long. 96 units. Jay says that his parents' car is 8 units long. Which customary unit of length was each person talking about? Now, here's my question. I wonder if I take 8 times 12, would I get 96? Look at that. 96. Okay, so that means that Clark, because there are 12 inches in 1 foot, so Clark was talking inches, and Jay was talking feet. Does that make sense? I know this is really hard that I'm just trying to talk at you. So I know that if I take 8 feet and I multiply it by 12, because there are 12 inches in each foot, I would get the number of inches that are equal to 8 feet. Okay. If you have a question on that, just ask me. All right, check for reasonableness. Glenna says that the height of her house is 1 yard. Is her claim reasonable? Would it be possible that a house would be 3 math books tall? No way is that ever possible. I'm writing that. No way. She is completely wrong. Houses are much more much taller than a chair, right? They said a chair was about a yard. Much taller than a chair, or 3 math books tall. I don't know what she's talking about. Vocabulary check. Write each term in the correct space to complete each sentence. Okay? An inch is one kind of blank unit for measuring length. So that would be a customary unit. A textbook is about 1 foot long. And a door is about 1 yard. Right? If you took your chair and you put it on its side, it'd be about how wide your door is. All right, here's our test practice. Which is the best estimate for the length of 4 pencils lined up end to end? 2 inches. No, it's more than 2 paper clips. 2 math books. Yeah, I think so. 2 chairs. Way too long. 20 chairs. Way too long. We're going 2 feet here, guys. 2 math books. If you took 4 pencils, it'd be about 2 math books, right? All right, that's all I have for you today. I know this is really long, but it's kind of a new topic, so I really wanted to focus on it and not try talking too quickly. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Bye.